Yo, what is going on, rival fans? Today we have a brand new look at the roadmap for season 3.5. First up, we have Blade launch August 8th, and speaking of Blade, we have a few rewards for Blade. On day 1 release, he'll be getting a new costume called Polarity Edge, which will cost 2,200 units and also be legendary. And the costume also comes as a bundle, which includes emote, nameplate, and spray. Now, looking at Blade's costume, to me, he looks exactly like Black Panther, especially with the gold on the left half of his body, along with the low wavy hair. And another thing about this, I also love how he has the other half of his outfit white. Now the fact he has white and gold, this someone gives off a royal vibe in my opinion. But compared to him and Black Panther, I can say they both have very good style when it comes to their skins, mainly Black Panther since Blade has been released yet. Now take a look at the Polarity Edge MVP animation for Blade. I really love how focused he is when dodging the symbiote, and the way he slashes through it and proceeds to jump in the air and stab his sword to the ground and proceeds to do an epic pose, which makes the costume look even more epic. And speaking of Blade, we also begin the recall on day 1 release called Daybreak, which will cost around 600 units. Now, I'll probably list down white and red instead of purple, because the purple kind of throws me off a little bit, but I don't have too much to say about this costume. Now, another award we have for Blade is his Lord icon, in which he just covered half of his face with his sword. Now, I feel like they should have made his face reflect on the sword, but other than that, it's a cool Lord icon. I don't have too much to say about it. And for the last award, we have a look at the Emerald Blade rank skin. They can be earned by reaching gold rank in season 3.5. Alongside the Emerald Phoenix skin. Now I have to say, in my opinion, this is by far the most ugliest skin I've ever seen. To me, he look like a walking carnival or a clown or something. But one cool thing I can't say about this costume is I like how the tip of his sword is yellow and red. But let me know what you guys think about this outfit. Do you like it or do you not like it or what? So for August 8th, we have a new event pass called Queen Codex, similar to many passes we got in the past. Now take a look at the first page of this pass. For the first award, we have a shark-sided animated gel spray. For the second award, we had a School of Equilibrium gallery card for free. And we also had a Pirate Judgment Black Widow emote for free. And before it's unavailable right now. But for number 5, we had the Phoenix Widow spray for free. And for number 6, we got the Phoenix Widow Black Widow costume. Now looking at her costume, it reminds me of Widowmaker from Overwatch because they look very similar, just a different color scheme. So I'm assuming it was inspired by her. And speaking of color scheme, the red and yellow fire reminds me of Iron Man. And also, I like how the colors around her ankles and her poses giving strong company vibes while also telling you she is dangerous. Alright, for our next award, we have the Symbiote Thing spray for number 7, which will be free. And for number 8, we have the Phoenix Widow nameplates. And for number 9, we have the King of Black and King of Black gallery card for free. And number 10 is currently unknown. And number 11, we have the Phoenix Song gallery card, which is free. And for number 12, we have something coming soon, I'm not sure what it is. And for the third page, for number 13, we get the Dynamic Move Bundle B. And for number 14, we get the Nowhere to Run gallery card for free. And number 15, we get the Symbiote Thing nameplate for free. For number 16, it's currently unknown. Number 17, we get the Dominus Unleashed the Thing emote for free. And for number 18, we get Symbiote the Thing costume for free. Alright, look at the Thing design. For its rocky texture, it's true to the Thing's origin. His body retains the rocky cracked texture, but it's darker, almost obsidian-like, making him appear more threatening and powerful. And for the venom-like influence, the sharp teeth, the glowing tongue, and liquid-like glow from the mouth and chest area resemble Venom or a symbiote-possessed version of him. And also, the aesthetic of the symbiote adds a corrupted or enhanced look. Another thing I like is the armor and spikes. The angular, jagged armor plated on his shoulders and arms give him a brutal, almost boss fight appearance. These elements make him seem less like a hero and more like an anti-hero or a villain. And for the last thing I like the glowing forward emblem. This iconic Fantastic Four logo still exists in his chest, but it glows in neon blue, showing he's still part of the team that's evolved, corrupted, or enhanced. Now for the last page, the first reward we have is the Spiral into Darkness Healer emote for free. And we also get the Queen of Black spray for free. And we also get the Queen of Black nameplate for free. And for the 22nd one, we get Cutting Through the Waves nameplate for free as well. But number 23 is currently unknown. And for the last one, we get the Queen of Black Healer costume. Now according to Miller Ross, he says of the 4 coming soon items, he believes 1 is a Dynamic Move Bundle A, and 2 are the MVP animation for the Thing and Healer. Now speaking of animation, we have an MVP animation preview of the Thing and Healer. Now for the Thing, you can clearly see the Thing is getting ready to punch somebody. And also I noticed his face is kind of fiery orange, so I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it's the Phoenix Force I want to say, but it can't be the Phoenix Force because he had a symbiote around him, so it probably won't work. And for Healer, it's the same thing, but except she got spikes coming at you with an evil smile on her face. But honestly, I'm really curious to see these trailers drop for the MVP animations. Also, I forgot to mention, the event pass will cost 690 letters for the premium rewards. Alright guys, back to the roadmap. For August 15th, we got 2 brand new costumes coming. The first costume is a Cloak and Dagger Polarity Bond costume. And the second costume is a Winter Soldier Polarity Soldier costume. In August 22nd, we got a new game mode called Resource Rumble, and a new map called Cloud Throne of Noah. Then we have a new event called Ancient Powers Awakening. Then we have a new costume for Iron Man coming called Iron Man Extreme Bios Armor. Now for August 29th, we got a new costume for Scarlet Witch called Phoenix Chaos. Alright guys, with Cloak and Dagger, they have a mystic slash regal aesthetic. Both characters have a very thunder presence. Dagger, she look more like Celestial Oracle or a Flame Priestess with flowing garments and radiant energy. While Cloak on the other hand is reimagined as a tribal sorcerer or a shaman with shadowy elements presence. His usual cloak is now swirling with tendrils or corrupted spirit energy. Now, I like how there's a nice yin-yang contrast between the light and dark, magic and shadow. Their poses and color palettes complete each other beautifully. Now, as for the armor and jewelry details, I say a cloak necklace of fangs and claws and daggers ornament jewelry in that Asian magic or fantasy realm. Now for the Winter Soldier, I like how he has the black armor with fiery gold and orange accents. It screams power and dominance while the glowing red eyes and big like helmets lend it almost mythical or bird of prey vibe, like a phoenix rising in warrior form. Now for the Winter Soldier, I like how he has the black armor with fiery gold and orange accents, and it screams power and dominance while the glowing red eyes and big like helmets lend it almost mythical bird of prey vibe, like a phoenix risen in warrior form. Now in my opinion, it's kind of designed to feel like it belongs in an epic fantasy saga or a high stakes sci-fi battle, majestic and menacing in equal measure. But honestly, one thing I would remove from this costume would be the bird-like beak. But the bird-like beak that he wears also helps him stand out. Also, I know we have a new game mode called Resource Rumble coming out, but I'm not sure what it's going to be about. So the details for that game mode will be unknown at the moment. As for the Throne of Noah map, I'm curious, will like Noah be in the background watching us fight, or will it be hidden somewhere? Now for Iron Man, the fusion of organic and mechanical elements gives the character kind of ancient tech aura vibe, like a guardian born from the roots of a mystical forest but enhanced by lost science. To me, this skin reminds me of the Yuuzhan Vong for Star Wars. Also, the vine-like structures wrapped around the body almost make it feel alive, and those glowing green orbs got the vibe of nature energy. Now, another thing I like is the glowing chest emblems with mystical symbols around it. To me, they feel like a source of power, like it holds wisdom or a forgotten code. Now for the Scarlet Witch Phoenix Chaos skin, I have to say this is by far probably one of the best looking skins of the Phoenix sets, and I say that because the glowing blue hair immediately catches my eye. It feels like a bottle starlight paired with that deep purple and gold accented dress. The whole look involves celestial royalty, and the flame-like pattern on her chest and shoulders are a brilliant touch that adds a sense of volatility. Also, the red ball of energy she has surging in her hands, that's what a magic truly hits in my opinion. Now for our last skin we got Penny Parker. The robot feels like a mix of sci-fi, buddy cop, and a streetwear fashion ad. But to me what jumps out is the character design. The Parker jacket with the horn helmets is giving out bold rebellious energy, like the person is renegade dealmaker or strategist. And the robot, he's big and imposing but also kind of sleek. The purple and yellow color scheme adds a playful twist to it, of what could be a menacing mech. Also, according to the roadmap, it says Season 4 is coming soon, September 12th. Now for Season 4, we don't have too much information about that, but what we do have is a picture of gallery cards of Angela and Daredevil. Now keep in mind, take this with a grain of salt because it hasn't been confirmed yet, and Season 4 is far away. But the tweet from rival leaks definitely has fans buzzing. Now let's say if both the characters were to be confirmed, I think the build for Daredevil will be a support, and for Angela it'll probably be a tank. And I feel like Daredevil will be more of a support type. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about that. Do y'all think Daredevil and Angela is coming in Season 4?